Hi guys. So as soon as you log into your Bitscale account, the first thing that you'll probably be doing is creating your first grid, right? So in this video, I just wanted to walk you through what kind of different data sources we have and the how you can set up your first grid and how it would look for for different use cases, something like that. Yeah. So as soon as you log on to your platform, you'll see all of your current grids listed right here on the platform itself. And most probably you would want to create a fresh one yourself. For that, you can head over to the new grid tab right here. Just click on that and it would give you a list of all the different sources that we have, right? So they have been split on the basis of whether it's a company level data source or a people level data source or an intent level data source and a few others as well. I'll just give a bird's eye walkthrough of all of these right now. So the first one is obviously if you have a CSV or an Excel list available, you can import that. That will just convert that into a single grid, or you can simply start with a blank grid as well. It would implement a few input columns for you that you can rename and then head from there, right? Other than that, if you want to maybe utilize our internal database to create your first list of accounts that you want to reach out to, you can utilize our find company functionality right here. And for reaching out to local businesses, you can utilize the Google Maps functionality right here. You can also pull in companies from your HubSpot using this. This acts like a querying engine. You would have an option of setting up multiple different filters, and then you can pull in your leads from HubSpot. You can also pull companies from Sales Navigator. It's a little different from how most people expect it to be. Once you have your filters implemented on Sales Navigator, just copy the URL, paste it here, and this will handle the rest. It would implement it from our end. That way you don't have to pass your cookies and your account stays safe, and so do we. Other than that, you can also get companies from website de-anonymization services like Factors. You can pull data from there as well, and you can find company lookalikes as well right here. So these are the company level data sources. For people level, fairly identical, the internal database, the LinkedIn Sales Nav, and HubSpot. It works fairly similar to the company ones that I showed you just now. We have a couple intent-based data sources as well. If you want to find the reactors and commenters from a LinkedIn post, you can use this one. Or if you want to look for companies hiring for a specific role, you can use this one. Other than that, obviously we have a few custom sources. You can get data via a webhook. So any platform that can send alerts, you can just plug that into Bitscale, and then we can pull in the alerts and operate upon them. We can also get data from Salesforce using Salesforce reports, and we can also natively pull in data from any Appify actors that you utilize on a daily. You don't have to set up anything custom for that. HubSpot lists, and obviously importing CSVs and Excel. Just to show you how this would generally look, I'll also maybe just implement a single source for you. For that, you can just maybe go to find company here, pass whatever filters you want, preview results. It will show you a list of companies and import into a new grid. And this will create a grid for you, right? Sometimes you might want to kind of create a workbook. What this simply means is a couple grids, 4 or 5 grids encapsulated together in a single workbook. For that, either you can if, for example, we have a company level grid right here, and you want to find people, you can do so using one of our enrichments here. And when you export it to another grid, you would have an option in that, and I've also discussed more on that in multiple of my other videos. You can watch those. It would create a workbook for you. But in case you want to have separate grids available, and maybe they don't really interact on a data level, right? Maybe they don't send data from one grid to another, but you just want them to be encapsulated and available together so that there's an ease of view, right? In those cases, what you can do is simply head over to data sources here and pick a new source from this list or others. This would just open that exact same data source panel that I showed you earlier, and you can just maybe select the same one or a different one Maybe I was looking for United States earlier. Maybe this time I'll look for Europe. Preview results. And I'll just click on import to a new grid. So what this would do in a sense is create a workbook with two grids. And one grid was the one with the American companies, and the second one is one with the European companies. Now, you can have like n number of permutations here. One could be an intent-based data source, one could be company lookalikes, etc. And maybe you can like maintain your grids use case wise. So all data sources for a single use case are together in one workbook. So that is something that you can do. But yeah, so this is how you would create your very first grid on Bitscale. If you have any questions, do reach out to us. We are more than happy to help. Our support channels are always active. And cheers, bye.